After a successful week in the small town of St. Lucia, we felt motivated in our mission to locate more individuals willing to sign up as potential stem cell donors.
In the months leading up to us completing the build, we got a message from JP van Heerden,
a game capture officer at the oldest game reserve in SA, the Hluhluwe iMfolozi Park.
He was convinced that Betsy had lived her previous life as a game capturing vehicle in the heart of Kwazulu-Natal.
We knew that Betsy had served as a fire department rescue vehicle in the Western Cape, but this gave us good enough reason to go and visit. Established in 1895, the reserve conserves an impressive 86 special species, including the Big Five. JP met us at the game capturing unit gates and led us through some impressive and interesting structures.
Wat moet ek sê? So ek en my ou mannetjie is hier so.
So we arrived at the iMfolozi game reserve about an hour ago. We set up camp. We met up with JP. He's in the game capturing unit, so it's very interesting. And he gave us an awesome spot for 3 nights to camp over. And we've already met amazing people. One lady in the K9 unit, as well as her husband that is the wildlife vet on the reserve. The shocking fact that we learned by chatting to them was that in this year alone there has been 260 rhinos poached in this reserve, 30 in the last month, which is just crazy. So we'll be very fortunate to see a couple of rhinos when we go out for a drive tomorrow morning.
Blijkbaar het meeste van die syndikaate hiernatoe beweeg, want meeste van die ander nature reserves in Suid-Afrika se renosters is gedehond. So hulle is nog een van die min reservate in die land wat nog renosters het met horings.
For now, for tonight, we're just going to take it easy and take in the sunset because we got it right at our doorstep. But tomorrow we'll see if we can learn anything new about the game reserve and the people that work here. We're going to make the best of it, and then we are excited to share the experience with you.
Dit is so nice om te hoor dat daar mense is wat so gelukkig is met wale is. Soos oom Sean wat gesê het dat jy sal sien, na 10 jaar gaan ons terugkom St. Lucia toe. Want hy is so super gelukkig daar. En dan is hierdie mense wat sy het gesê, soos na 10 jaar gaan ons hiernatoe kom, want it's a special place. It is nice om te sien dat daar mense is wat genuinely happy is met waar hulle is. These were the first rhinos we've ever seen that were not dehorned.
The info we received the day before started to sink in. The war and struggle to keep conservation alive is ongoing and relentless. The world owes a great deal of appreciation to those who fight against losing our wildlife. Here we found Betsy's cousins, forever remembered as the toughest vehicles this park has ever seen.
And is still held in dear memory.
JP took us around to their updated workhorses, as strong and solid as animals and people they work with. This is one of the most interesting things around. It is used to herd and capture buffaloes to test for sicknesses such as foot and mouth disease and corridor disease. In SA, 80% of the total buffalo population are permanent carriers of one or both diseases.
Buffalo tuberculosis is a prominent concern as it is contagious and can infect other mammals.
We were extremely fortunate to visit 3 orphaned rhinos.
Rhino calves and rhino mothers are closely bonded, spending around 3 years together. Rhino babies are fiercely protected by their mothers in the wild, and when a rhino mother is killed, the baby rhino's survival becomes endangered. During 2023, 499 rhinos were poached across South Africa, which is driven by the demand for rhino horn in Asian countries. Anyone that has spent time amongst Africa's wild animals will understand the true beauty of creation. The unwavering commitment of wildlife custodians like JP and the team at iMfolozi gives us hope for the future of the survival of these magnificent animals. As Steve Irwin once said, we don't own the planet Earth, we belong to it, and we must share it with our wildlife.
Max Rings, a young and inspiring wildlife vet and his partner, took us along to witness the darting and tagging of wild dogs.
But these girls prevented that from happening.
If you ever wanted to volunteer to work in conservation for our African wildlife, visit wildlifeact.com. The next morning, we were on our way out and spotted loads more life in the bushveld. We'd like to say thank you to our official partners who assist us in our search for life-saving stem cell donor matches for patients affected globally by life-threatening diseases such as blood cancer, as well as spreading awareness for Fanconi Anaemia.